Welcome back, Watchers. I hope that I have cleared out all those pesky kobolds once and for all, but they claim they're going to be back, so be prepared in the future for them to return once again. It's been a while, Watchers. We return once again to Umberhaven, where things have gotten interesting, to say the least. The party is now in the thick of battle, as they climb their way from level to level within the mob apartment complex fortress. The mob has clearly discovered that they were there, and who knows what's going to happen, but I'm pretty sure we will find out soon enough. Let us go watch, Watchers, as the party is in the middle of it. Bullets are flying, swords are clashing, and luckily enough, the innocent have fled. Let us go now. As y'all continue, are in the heat of battle. Let's see, where we at? We are presently back up at the top. EX, what you would like to do?
I was gonna say, I'm gonna hold my action because I'm in the stairwell and I really can't get past everybody, so I'm going to just wait.
Okay. You cannot move if you hold your action. You have to let your action go.
I can't move because there's people in front of me.
You can push past them. As long as they're not enemies, you can push past them.
Okay.
If you want to go behind, I'm on my way out. So, like you could follow me, right? She could do that. I'm asking.
Yeah, I would be up for that. Can I do that?
So are you following the red breast downstairs?
I will.
Or upstairs?
Follow the red breast, yes.
Okay, so So I'll allow that. Okay.
And I will take my friend with me.
Okay. He's dead. Okay. It is the swarm's turn.
Okay. So I believe last turn I healed up Arnaldo because he'd been hit a couple times. I probably can't make it to this guy up here, can I?
Each square is 5 feet.
Okay, so he's 65 feet away. I'm even with long strider. Yeah, I couldn't make it, and I'm pretty low on spells. I guess I'm just gonna kind of shout ahead to Armaldo and Deft Dodger and be like, will you guys be okay without me? I'm gonna leave the healing spirit there, of course.
Okay. So what does the healing spirit do?
Until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit's space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature, no action required. Okay, I guess if I want this to remain effective as a healing thing, I need to be able to see people. So in that case, whoa! Creepy healing spirit. I think the healing spirit was just the green bit. So in that case, let's see how far I can get. Can I hide behind that wagon?
Which one? Do the little...
This fella right there. This fella.
Yeah, it's big enough. You're small enough.
Yeah.
It will provide you at least half cover.
Yeah, I'll skitter over there. And then I'll do a chill touch on that guy, and that's a range of 120 feet.
Oh, crap.
So that should hit him, and it'll prevent him from healing, which I don't think he's going to be trying to do. He's just going to try to take us out. But want me to roll for that?
Yeah. Is it a roll? Well, what does the spell say, and how does it look when you cast the spell?
Okay, you create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature to assail it. With the Chill of the Grave, on a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. If you hit an undead target, it also has a disadvantage on attack rolls. So what it's going to look like is it's going to be a dead hand, of course, but it's kind of like, a sewer corpse hand, like something that was dumped below by like some nefarious deeds. And it's gonna slap the guy with just some real nasty rotting energy.
Okay. And do I need to make a saving throw or no?
Nope, I just gotta hit him.
Okay. So roll that beautiful beam footage.
Ooh, lovely. That's a dirty 20.
Okay. You definitely hit him.
Yeah. And then let's do that 1d8. 1.
Okay.
So it kind of flicks him. But he can't regain hit points until the start of the next turn.
Oh,
and with that, I'm just going to kind of do a couple thumbs up with my multiple hands to everyone.
Okay. With that, it is that orc's turn. He is presently reloading at this present moment, but it is your turn. And real quick, does the healing spirit, was it staying over?
Yeah, healing spirit is sticking over the mask. He was hit a lot, but okay. If Death Dodger wanted to crowd in there too, it's just sort of like if you're within the 5-foot area of the healing spirit, okay, you can get the healing points.
Okay, so I'm gonna just leave it right there, and that way Armando can grab his mini. Okay, Vot, what are you doing, Vot? Vot.
Vot. Hi everybody, I'm playing Vot tonight. Vot is looking at the scene, wants to go help, but see that they've got a lot of people up there already, and was informed that there was someone ran off
upstairs.
These stairs, upstairs. So he's going to go over there real quick and kind of see if he can get a heads up. 5, 10, 15, 20.
A barred portcullis right there.
It's closed?
It is closed.
Oh, okay. Is it locked? If I test it, is it locked?
Yeah, it is definitely locked.
Oh, let's see real quick. Any chance you have any kind of... does it have any means, based on his site, does it have any means of, like, being picked, or, like, does it have a locking mechanism? But he doesn't really have any kind of lock-picking tools, does he?
No.
Okay, in that case, he's going to try his luck at kicking it open.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. Vot looks at it and goes just like, okay. And he kind of leans back and kind of like, he kind of leans back, gets his frog legs up and just like, bah, goes to just slam it open. I can't recall, was he raging?
What now?
I don't think he was. He wasn't raging, was he? No, he hasn't used this.
No, not yet. So he was in the what the fuck stage. So
before I kick, I'm gonna bonus action rage.
Okay.
Oh, I can't manipulate his page. That's fine. Like he's got 3 open slots for rage. I'm gonna bonus action rage so I can get advantage on this strength check here.
Okay, just make a note of it on this. You got a sheet of paper or a sticky note on your computer open.
I rolled a d12 first, so I'm sorry. All right. If this is this athletics or just straight up strength?
I'll give you athletics for this.
Fantastic. That's a 17 to break the door.
How does it look like when Vot does this?
Vot's a little dude, but he does that anime thing where he like scrunches up his one leg real close to him. You can see how big his thigh muscle is, and he just bam slams into it as he just like caves in the portcullis.
It is officially it breaks apart, and the latch comes undone.
Vot open door. He kind of just shuts off the rest of you guys. And that was my move and my action and my bonus actions. I think I'm stuck there.
Okay. With that, Redbreast, What are we doing?
I saw Vought go for the door out of my sight, but I knew where my buddy was going, so I'm gonna lead EX around the corner to try to help him bust through that door. And if it's already open, I'm gonna take point.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay, move yourself, and I will move EX. EX, how quickly can your spiritual weapon move? Or is that? Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm dashing, which I guess is going to let me move far enough that I'll start, like that was 30 feet.
Okay, so
I got another 30 feet I can go.
Okay.
Or thereabouts, probably more than that if you do diagonals.
Okay. So, yeah, how quickly can your spiritual weapon move?
20 feet.
You can get right there. All right.
If we can keep going, we're going to keep going up the stairs.
Okay. I
figured you need to swap the map or something.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, super.
And look at there. You're already there.
Like you're loading.
I know.
I need like a navigation voice.
Loading now. Engaging soon as I figure out how to erase stuff.
Take a right here or whatever the fuck.
Loading now. Engaging. Zoom.
Okay. Let's see here. I think that's the right button. We're about to find out.
Please stand by. Please stand by.
That was a little too well.
No, you forgot the favorite. Rerouting. We're now going down the stairs.
Processing. Processing.
Thank you for shopping at Home Depot.
Redbreast, give me a perception check. And I need to move.
I will do so. I'm hoping to like get around there and kind of peek around the door. Perception is one of them there things.
EX can do the same thing.
Oh, that's a naturally 1 style roll. So that's a 3. It's a big 3. That's 3.
Awesome. Love that big 3
number. That's awesome. Gotta roll something.
I see nothing.
Okay, so y'all both don't see spot.
1.
Okay. Yay.
It's a pretty one.
I'm too busy. I'm intoxicated with the fact that I'm out in front. When does this happen?
EX, is there anything you would like to do as you simply ran up? Any attack or bonus action?
Well, I don't see anything to attack, correct?
No, there is a portcullis that is blocking the door, but that's about it.
All right, I will examine the portcullis because I can see if I can open it.
You already rolled your perception.
I did.
Yep. So.
No.
I will give you a bonus action for investigation.
Okay, that sounds good. Oh, 19. Let's see.
Redbreast, what are you doing as well?
It's actually a 20. It's a dirty 20 because I have a +1.
Okay, so y'all are pretty much going simultaneously. So.
Right.
Yeah. So I already did my perception check, but I was just going to try to run up here and recon, see what was going up. So I guess I'm going to try to be a cool guy and like slam up right next to the door and like peek across the side. That's probably why I got the 1, because I was trying to be super cool about it and I can't see shit.
Absolutely. So
yeah, I don't. What else happens? Anything? Like I'll sit there and listen if I can't see. I mean, I was trying to figure out what was going on, so I made a jackass myself. But if I can recover, I'll do so.
Okay, I'll allow you to take a bonus action to re-roll a perception. EX, it is definitely locked and barred.
Okay. And is there a way to open it that is easily seen?
Locking mechanism.
Okay.
Or you could pull a Vought.
Is there a button?
No, there is not a button. No, actually, a key goes into the.
Oh. Okay, I could pull a Vought. Well, I don't know if I could pull a Vought, but I could hit it with my Lightbringer, which is my mace. Try to hit the lock.
Okay. Roll me attack roll.
Attack roll.
If you roll a 1, you hit Redbreast.
I did not roll a 1.
Okay.
Yay! I rolled a 14.
Definitely hits. Roll
Okay.
again.
Damage is 1d6 plus 2. Oh, 6, 7, 8. 8
A
points of damage.
loud clang noise goes off. Y'all, some of y'all below
And a burst
actually.
of light.
Oh.
It's a very
Yes.
pretty thing.
Goes off, and yeah, it looks like you have you busted the lock. Redbreast,
It's
what are you
open.
doing?
I think I was like trying to peek around, and then this whack right in front of my face. I got a 13.
You hear grinding and like mechanical grinding, and you peer into the darkness, and
Okay.
you see something horrifying.
Doors open.
And I've been to Sleazy's.
Yes, you have. And within this room,
I do have dark vision.
uh-huh,
BT dubs.
you see more of these chambers, but they're larger. You see weaponry and armor. You see an orc, but before the orc, you see this monstrosity. The thing is 10 feet tall and kind of looks like EX, but way, way different.
Not as pretty.
Sort of the ogre sized attack version of EX.
Most definitely. And what little features you can peer at, the eyes are definitely not ogre or humanoid. They appear to be reptilian in nature. You have an action. What do you wish to do with it?
Are you talking I got an action? I don't think I got an action.
Huh?
I don't think I have an action. I mean,
I gave you the next perception as a bonus action.
oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you have one action.
Well, that's how I got up here. That was the dash action. I ran up
Oh, you
here.
did
So it
dash.
was-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I'll do some more stuff, but I mostly was just trying to haul ass up here and see what's happening.
Okay. And with that, we go back downstairs. Multiple levels. Gotta love them. Armando, it is your turn.
And he regains 1d6 health.
Okay.
Oh, at the top of the turn? That's nice.
Roll, please. Swarm.
Okay.
Since it is your spell.
That is a 2. Get
Hey,
2
that
health back.
That brings me exactly to maximum hit points.
Woo!
I just need more spell slots. I am upset.
Yeah, you see the orc frantically reloading this firearm. I mean, it looks like old school firearm, but it's like large caliber firearm too. It's like half cannon, half gun. And you remember how much it hurt. So
Yeah. My face changes some from the gnome that I am currently portraying into a pale, long-eared, fey-ish, gaunt creature. Just for a minute, kind of like I can't fully transform back in one turn, and just snarl. Can I curse on your channel? I can't remember.
yeah, I put up the warning. So
You dumb fuck. And I'm just gonna mentally scream at him, basically, by casting Dissonant Whispers. But it's not quite a whisper so much as like a dissonant scream in his head. And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes,
Which one?
please.
Wisdom. Yeah.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
And what's my target number?
You're looking to beat a 13. Let me double check that.
Okay.
13.
He does not.
He fails?
He fails. He rolled a 5.
Fantastic. Okay, that's not too bad. That's 15 points of damage. And he takes 15 points. Let me double check here. Fail save 3d6 psychic damage. So he takes 15 points of psychic damage. And he needs to move as far as its speed allows away from me. He doesn't move into obviously dangerous. Yeah. As I'm just like, you guys don't see me make any like sounds or anything like that, but I'm just like focused and my eyes become a bit more bloodshot. And, and this dude just starts grabbing his head from, maybe you guys can hear somewhere in your heads, like whispers that sound terrifying but don't actually affect you, but it's like backlash off of me fucking trying to fry his brain.
With that, you hear him scream, run, slap himself up against the wall, and fall down dead.
Oh shit. I killed him. Okay, that was not what he expected, but that's fair. Roll
me a quick perception check, though.
For sure. I got what's my perception? 5 total.
5 total. Yeah. That's pretty much all you see.
So I just see that, and I kind of like crick my neck, and like my face comes back to what it was. And I just kind of walk over to these dwarves real quick, and I don't have the action to do it, but I'm going to start rummaging through their pockets and see if they're carrying anything of use or whatever.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Oh, sure. Hey, that's a really good roll. 18 plus 4, 22.
22. Yeah. I'll tell you within the next go around.
Yeah.
Death Dodger. What are we doing?
All right. Well, are there any enemies left now? We basically just have these 2 sleeping dwarves, eh?
Give me a perception check.
All right.
We did hear 2 gunshots last turn.
That is true. $14.
Off in the distance, you definitely see another orc.
Right. How does this healing spirit work? I would have had to have been closer to it, to get the effects.
You have to be within 5 feet of it, so that could be like on the very edge of the 5-foot square. It really it really goes down to like what Dave decides.
Is it still up though?
Yeah, it's a concentration.
So as long as they pass right through it, right?
Let's see.
And can people see it? That's the second
Yes,
thing.
it is a very fluffy spider, like a Pomeranian. Oh no, it's a fluffy rat. That's what it is.
It was a fluffy
It's a
rat.
Pomeranian.
I don't know if I got a rat.
Whenever you or a creature you can see within the moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn, or starts a turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to the creature. So if you move through it on your turn, you do get the health as well.
Okay. Well, I'm going to charge towards where the gunshot had come from. My recollection is up top.
Okay.
And do you want me to roll that d6?
Sure, I'll be running right through it, so that sounds good.
That is a 4 hit points to you.
Awesome.
20. All right. So I get up. Let's see. 4 hit points is very handy. Thank you. Needed that. When I get up top or up higher, what do I see? There's a figure there. Is that one that ran to the wall, or is that leftover?
So this guy's dead, and this guy is aiming at y'all, and he looks like he's about to fire.
Sorry, you said this guy's dead, but I'm not seeing any symbols of what. I only see one guy, and then the other two dwarves are just sleeping. I don't see anyone else.
You don't see this guy?
The one between the dwarves? Is that the bad?
You gotta look north. You gotta look north on the map.
We're next to the dead guy.
Oh, way up there. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So trying to figure out what my full dash. Do I still have the?
Yeah, you still have long strider.
Long strider. So how far would that get me in one turn?
An additional 10 feet to your normal
I'm going to
movement.
take the dash action. So I have 35 feet at walking. I've gone 20 feet so far. So with the dash and with long strider, I might be able to get up there. So let's see, 20. So that's my 35. And then dash action. I guess another 10 will just get me there. I don't even have to do the dash action.
Yeah, it'll get you right on the money.
All right. So good. I get to him and then I kick him in the face because that's what I do best. All right. Going for some left here. I do. I'm going for Flurry of Blows. So do that.
Roll me that beautiful, beautiful flurry of blows.
24.
Oh yeah, definitely makes contact.
All right. So it's 7 damage the first part, and then I can spend the key to make 2 additional unarmed strikes as a bonus action, which I'm totally doing. So let's do that. So 14 on my second attack. That hit?
Most definitely. Barely though.
And that's a 5. And then 21 on my third hit.
And is that what do you call it? Not a natural 20?
No, that was that was a 19. So
okay. Definitely hits on that one as well.
Okay, and that's another 7.
How does this look to the rest of the party?
Death Dodger just swoops in, basically disappearing into the gloom, and they just see his shadowy form swoop in on this other shadowy form in the corner. Hear a bunch of smacking, kicking sounds, and a few cries of startlement, and then silence.
Yeah. He falls over. He is still breathing though, but barely.
Incapacitated is good. We don't need to kill him yet.
Yeah, we are moving on. We're back at the top of the round. This is round 6. And we go to a different map. It is EX's turn. And eventually your spiritual hammer has now made it up the stairs.
Yeah, because 20 feet straight up is that's a tall ceiling. You know, they should be able to do that.
What are we doing, EX?
Okay, so big orc guy, I am going to...
What you see in the room is a mob orc behind this other machination.
Okay, so the mech, I'm going to shoot the mech with guiding bolt.
Okay, sideboard, whatever you wish to call it. So it does have a person within. So
okay.
Go ahead and roll.
The bad me, I'm going to shoot with the guiding bolt.
Go ahead and shoot the bad you.
Okay. May the light of justice bring you down. 16?
As you shoot this guiding bolt, it just flecks off of its armor.
Okay.
Without anything, no scratches, no nothing.
Okay, so you need higher than a 16 to hit him. Got it. Okay.
Was that an action or bonus action?
That's a spell, so that's an action.
Okay. Do you got a bonus action now?
I think that was moving my guy.
Yep. Okay.
And I don't think I want to go any closer, so I'll just stay there with Redbreast and be like, shoot true, my friend. Shoot true.
I'm looking back going, oh. I'll do my best.
Now y'all can. How far can y'all see with y'all's dark vision?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I think it's 60 feet.
60 feet, yeah.
Okay. Y'all see a little bit more of the room. Let's see, 5, 10, 15.
If this helps any guiding light when it hits something, it has a mystical dim light glittering on the target until its next turn. I mean, I did hit him. I didn't damage him, but I hit him.
Yeah, still, it didn't affect. You have to make a
covered in
successful.
glitter.
No, you cannot. You have to have a successful hit.
Or no fun.
I know.
He could be extra shiny.
Yeah.
So that's the big mechanical creature, mechanical biological thing. A couple big orcs, and then what are the little guys?
Looks like what Armando turned into and what y'all knocked out earlier. Seems to be little gnome scientist.
Okay, well, looks like I'm gonna have to try to take a shot at that guy too. Go big or go home. It's my turn, right?
Yeah, well, actually, it's partially your turn after I go. Now it's your turn.
So those guys kind of ran away.
Yep.
What was going on there? What's the big guy doing? Just standing there?
Yeah, he seems to be positioning himself. Looks like he's almost like coming online.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take like half a step back just to give myself at least the psychological safety of the door frame between me and him, in case I gotta run for it. We'll see what happens. But I'm gonna quickly whisper a quiet incantation to one of my arrows, and I'm gonna cast Zephyr's.
Okay. Technically, it's not your turn yet, but instead of switching...
I thought you were telling me it was my turn.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Well, that's what I'm going to do when it's my turn.
Okay.
For sure.
That'll work. Okay. In the meantime, we go back downstairs to the swarm. What are we doing, swarm?
I guess I'm gonna kind of... We heard 2 gunshots right after this guy, so I guess can I do a perception check to recall if there's a 3rd guy over there?
Yeah. Actually,
or would
y'all
Death Dodge already see it?
Yeah, y'all are in a position at the present moment that y'all are able to see the rest of the room. So that's pretty much what you see from your location.
Okay, then I'm going to move sort of like here, kind of protecting myself via the door. I'm also going to move my healing spirit like right in the doorway.
Okay, so go ahead.
So
you
that,
can move that.
Come on, weird little guy.
I mean, how far can you move it?
Up to 30 feet.
Okay.
I think it's up to 30 feet to a space you can see. So from my previous position, I think I could reach Death Dodger.
Okay.
Okay. From this angle, can I see the room? Into the room at all?
Yeah. What you see is actually. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
I'll do this in a roll. Oof. I mean, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.
You see what appears to be arrow slits of sort and a wall, and the arrow slits seem to be pointing into that room from this direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think I still have a little bit of movement left. Can I kind of go in here, grab Death Dodger, and sort of pull him out? Because the arrow slits give me such a bad feeling.
I mean, they're pointing the opposite direction.
Oh, okay.
They're not pointing into this room. They're pointing out from this room.
Okay. Let me quickly do a measurement for how much movement I have. So right there, 20, yeah. So I guess in that case, move through here. I'm going to see what the arrow slits look into.
Okay.
Move in there, see what the arrow slits look into.
Okay. That will cost you an bonus action.
I've already used my bonus action to move the healing spirit, but I'm fine with it using an action.
Okay. That's what you see.
And do those stairs go up or down?
They go up and down.
Okay.
A lot of the stairs do that here.
Fascinating. I'm going to relay that to, or could I have used my object interaction to look through the slits?
Which object interaction? What are you talking about?
Because you have action, bonus action, movement, object interaction.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a free act. Is the object interaction and free action the same thing?
Yep.
So would that have been... Because I'm trying to figure out if I have enough action economy to, I don't know, look for a button or something to open up, like to see if this has a door to those stairs.
Yeah, I'll give that to you for free. This wall is solid, and there is no way to pass this wall whatsoever.
Okay. Wait.
Unless if you're like tiny and can squeeze through the arrow slits, which are not really arrow slits, they're more like bullet slits for a gun. But yeah.
Okay. And mold earth isn't powerful enough to do anything, so I guess I'll search these guys' I'll search the dead guy. If I can.
Yeah, okay. Next is we go back down, or we go back upstairs. EX, Redbreast, the mechanism, the android, the cyborg, whatever you wish to call it, seems like it has come online as it points its arm at y'all. As you hear, and it fires a beam. Does a 21 hit EX?
Barely, but yes.
Receive 9 points of damage.
Okay. What kind of damage is it?
It is force damage.
Okay. Never mind.
Actually, it's piercing damage.
Okay.
Weird. Anyway. As it fires again with a second shot, this time at Redbreast. Does a 15 hit Redbreast?
Oh, it's right on. That's exactly what you needed to hit me.
Okay. 9 points of damage.
Ow.
And then you see the thing move up and block the door. Vought, what are you doing, Vought?
Could I get up there with one move action?
Yes.
Okay. Where would one move action get me? Like here or here?
You'd be on the stairs.
Like here?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. Okay, so I go up the stairs, and I'm like, oh, what's happening? Oh, I see. Oh, and I pull out the javelin, and I kind of like do this thing where like pass the tip of the javelin between my armpits, so it comes off of a bit of my grung poison, and I'm just gonna chuck it at this guy.
Okay, roll me that beautiful roll.
Let's see, there we go. And let me see something here. He's all barbarian, right?
Yeah. He is all barbarian, 100%.
Here we go. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to... I'm going to attack recklessly. Oh, on a melee weapon attack. Shoot. Okay, sorry. Can't do it with this. Alright, so just a regular attack. Alright, that's not bad. 17 hit?
It, as you throw it, it pings off of its armor as it flies over.
It's a shame. Okay. Oh well. That's it for me. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. Redbreast, it is now officially your turn.
Hey!
Awesome.
Get him!
Sorry.
Well, things have developed somewhat since I was posturing last.
Yeah.
So I think what I'm going to do is essentially the same thing. I'm going to still cast that. I'm going to back up a step, and I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
And that makes me. I'm now moving fluidly like the wind, and up to a minute, as long as I maintain concentration, my movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
Awesome.
Because I'm so fluid. Once before the spell ends, I can give myself advantage on one weapon attack on my turn, and it deals an extra D8 force damage. Whether I hit or miss, my walking speed increases by 30 feet till the end of the turn when I do that.
Okay.
So I cast Zephyr Strike as a bonus action. Pull out my paired swords, because it looks like it's going to be a stand-up fight, and take a step forward to attack this dude. I don't think a 10's going to hit him, probably.
Absolutely not. He actually kind of sidesteps a little bit from you.
Yeah, he's not sweating me. Well, I'm going to then just use the rest of my movement to float back into the corner with the grace of a falling leaf.
Yeah, absolutely. With that, we go back downstairs to Armando. Armando, going through the pockets of these dwarves.
Yeah.
Roll me an investigation check.
Didn't I give you one already? It was like 22, wasn't it?
Okay. Give me a roll of a d6.
I got a 2.
2. Each dwarf has one key.
Jackpot.
They look
All
like
right.
you're not too sure what they belong to, but they are keys. They're not small keys either. So
Yeah, they go in locks. I got it.
yeah.
Quick connect with Death Dodger. Mental. Everything okay over there? As I'm like getting up and getting the 2 keys.
Well, nothing's moving anymore except me, so I think we're good.
All right. I think everyone else went down the stairwell to our south. I'm going to head that direction.
I look
good?
down briefly at this guy. I'm trying to decide whether I leave him as is or...
I am going to take my action to fully transform back into Armando proper. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That leaves me walking up to here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just heading towards where the rest of our group went.
Yeah, you bypass the Elven Syndicate as they are examining the room. Agent Green looks over at you and says, "Is everyone dead?"
No.
On this floor, I mean.
No.
Who's still alive?
Some dwarves. I don't know about anyone up where Death Dodger is.
Excellent.
You do whatever you think you gotta do.
Yeah, and she moves over to the dwarves, as well as the guard or her assistant. With that, Death Dodger, what are you doing?
Well, sort of gesturing to the swarm, I'm going to say I think we're needed elsewhere. And I am going to follow Armando. Do we hear any of the racket from elsewhere, or it's not permeating up here yet?
Give me disadvantage on a perception roll.
Sure. Well, the first one was a 1, so I don't think I need to roll a second one. We'll just call that.
I mean, the furnace down here is quite loud. So,
alrighty.
Yeah, so.
Well, so there's a staircase we can see past here. No idea where it goes.
No.
And we can't get through, can we? It's just a wall between us?
There's arrow slits pointing outward toward the staircase. If you were a tiny critter, then you could crawl through the little arrow slits. But
yeah, no. All right. Following Armando it is.
Unless if you have some really badass monk ability to make your body, contort.
Ew, that just sounds gross. I will leave that to the bug lady.
Okay.
To
Does Death Dodger get another healing? Or is that spell dissipated by now?
So it's a question for Belle here.
Yep. Warm.
Yeah, if Death Dodger goes through it,
I did.
Gets healing. Yeah.
Okay.
So do you need healing? Want me to?
I could take a tiny bit more.
Okay. Yep. The 2.
Perfect. I am now at full.
Woo.
Okay.
All right.
As far as you can move?
I made it down to Armando. That's my. I guess I can just do the dash action. Just keep going.
Unless if you want to hang out with Elven Syndicate, as you see the guard tying up the sleeping dwarves as Agent Green is getting a hot iron ready.
No, I'm good, thank you. I'll just be fast and not hang with the Syndicate. So
okay.
I don't get an additional 10 from the fleet, do I? Just once in my dash action it takes place?
Longstrider,
yeah. So if I take the dash, it's still just an extra 10 total, right?
The swarm is shaking their head, yes.
I mean, I think so, yeah.
All right.
I could check the wording of the spell.
No, I'm good.
But...
I've come far. I'm good. All right.
Okay. And with that, the top of the round 7, we go to the upstairs floor, the action. EX, this thing is on you like stink on poo.
Is he undead?
Are you checking?
Yeah, I guess I'm checking. Okay, yeah, sure.
And how are you checking?
Hold on, gotta find it.
That is a very specific question you have asked me.
Well,
I mean, you could roll a perception check and just kind of go off of that, but if you're specifically checking to see if it's undead, and if you have a special ability to do that, then that is up to you if you wish to use it or not. So
I'm using my divine sense.
okay, and does it cost an action, bonus action, what?
A bonus action.
Okay. And what does that do?
I think that's what I need to use. I can detect good and evil until the end of my next turn. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's an action, not a bonus action. I can sense anything, know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet.
You do realize the thing is on you as far as in combat presently.
Okay, then I'll just use my perception. Does it look undead?
Roll me a perception roll, please.
Guy's got a super undead haircut.
Never mind. It's a 6. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can't tell. I mean, it's right now you are in the thick of it. I mean, it looks like it's got large clawed hand and this weird gun thing on another hand, and it looks like it's about to do something to you. Okay. So what do you want to do to it?
Okay. Do I still have a bonus action or no?
Yeah, you didn't use your bonus action, so.
Okay. So, I'm going to, I hope this will work. Let's see. I'm going to use light, which is a cantrip, on my son. And I can move my son 20 feet. My little floaty guy?
Yeah, but it costs a bonus action to move your little son, though.
Right. But I have a bonus action and an action still. That's why I asked you. So the cantrip shouldn't take anything, right?
No, it costs either an action or bonus action. It'll say on your character sheet.
Okay. It just says at will. Sorry. One action. Okay, I see it. I just saw at will. That's what I was like.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, never mind. Okay, we're gonna try guiding bolt again.
Okay.
Not with that dice. Try this one. 20. Not a natural. but a 20.
You managed to find a chink in its armor and blast that little spot.
Yay! Okay. Alright, so he gets 4d6 radiant damage. 16.
16. What does this look like to everyone as you blast that little spot, knowing now that you need a 20 to hit him at least?
Alright, so basically the same thing he did. I lower my arm and aim it towards him, and you can't really tell if it's coming out of my arm or coming out of the mechanisms in my arm, but a white blast of light comes out towards him and hitting him in the little chink of armor, and just a big blast, hopefully knocking him back a little, but if not, that's okay.
He seems to be totally unfazed by your attack.
Like stoic, but I can tell it did damage. Just like he has no personality. He's like just...
Yeah. And you see that it did some damage, but not a lot. But he probably plays, the whole 5-finger knife thing, but instead does it with hammers and hits his hand with hammers several times and is unfazed. I mean, this guy is, he doesn't even blink.
Okay.
So, you have a bonus? You have a bonus action.
We're going to move Sunny.
Yep.
And I'm going to move Sunny 20 feet. Where I can't move him. Where he's within 5 feet of Guy.
Yeah, right there. Or you want it on the other side?
Hold on. Let me get to where I can see.
Which side do you want it on him?
Like between him and the cart there.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll.
And Sunny does 1d8 plus 2 and plus 4 to hit. Oh, Sunny got a nat 20! Woohoo! Oh, plus 4 to hit, so 24.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yay!
So go ahead and double all of your damage.
Aw, yay, Sunny, good for you! 1d8 plus 2, so 5, 6, 7 times 2, 14.
14. What does this look like to everyone?
So Sunny floats up, and she's so cute, and she gets a little brighter, and a little brighter, and a little brighter, and when she gets close to him, it's almost like you can see her crackling with energy and that kind of stuff, and then there's a big burst of light and energy that hits him on the same spot that I found, so making the hole more painful, more deeper, bigger, hopefully getting, hurting him.
Yeah.
Not that Sunny cares, but I care, and she wants to make her mom happy.
Things happen in the background. It is now, as we go downstairs, the swarm.
So, when you say that these spaces are, like if I was a tiny creature, I could fit through it, what exactly kind of a shape are you describing here?
Rectangle, to be exact.
A rectangle. Oh, I'm really glad you said that.
Up and down.
Up and down. Okay. I was wondering if I could bring in some IRL bullshit that I definitely know.
Okay, like what do you mean?
Okay, so I have a medium beast wild shape of a snake, of a poisonous snake. Mm-hmm. And as a snake owner, I know that snakes, when they go through things, can flatten out their ribs completely. So essentially, whatever their head can fit through, the rest of their body can fit through. Mm-hmm. In that case, would my medium beast snake be able to go through? Because medium beasts can be anywhere from 50 to 500 pounds. And I've held a 500-pound snake, and it's a lot. Like, it's in terms of its head, it is small.
The key words here for D&D is not the actual size. It is small, medium, and large. Centaurs are considered medium. Thus, the running joke is centaurs can ride horses. So you are medium. You can fit within a small space, and that's it. If you could transform into a small creature, then you could fit into a tiny space.
Okay. Just stomping all over my snake knowledge.
D&D.
Your snake is too girthy.
Yes.
Too girthy of a snake. Okay, in that case, you watch as the swarm goes from being this, because they were currently in the symbiotic entity, wild shape, goes from being this kind of fuzzy version of themselves to being like this really scraggly looking cat. Like just like a real tomcat, real scraggly little guy, and slips through the bars. And since cats have a 40-foot speed and Longstrider doesn't say you lose the 10 feet if you wild shape, I have 50 feet of movement.
Give me... You are considered a small creature, am I correct?
No, I am a tiny creature.
Excellent,
Cats are
then.
tiny.
Okay, then. I don't have... Let's see if I find something for you. Unfortunately, I do not have anything right now available.
I can be a cat in spirit.
We'll do this for you. Yep. There you go. Okay.
Oh, so yeah, I'm gonna slip through and I'm gonna run up the stairs.
Okay. Go ahead. And that is. Are you going to do your full movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my full
dash?
50 feet.
Okay.
I don't need to dash. I think because Longstrider gives me an additional 10 feet, regardless of whether I change shape.
Okay.
And cats have 40 feet of movement. So I show up over here.
Go ahead and put you up over here.
I think I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I put him down.
Okay. In the mystery fog of doom here.
Da, 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 da.
Are you moving stealthily, or are you just running up as a cat?
Yeah, I'll move stealthily.
I'd like to make the joke about how cats only move stealthily, but I got 2 cats. Sometimes they're pretty chonk.
Yeah, they land with like all of their weight on very tiny feet. They're kind of like wedges.
They stomp around the house.
That is what you see.
Okay, I'm going to use the rest of my... well, let's see. I moved 1, 2,
And
3,
you see
4,
once again,
5.
you see the mysterious arrow slits again.
Yeah, I'm going to peek through the arrow slits before I jump through.
You see, actually, yeah, go ahead and
Roll perception.
roll perception.
Okay, got a +5. Okay, that's a 16.
16. Not only you see 2 more orcs manning firearms, but you also see beyond that into this room, and you see another orc seems to be ready for something, and you see another one of those large containers that EX came from, but this one's much different. This one's much more fancier.
Okay.
And it's glowing a blue light instead of that green dull glow that the other ones did.
Right. I mean, I don't think I have anything else I can do on this turn. I turned into a cat. I ran up the stairs.
Yep. And also that perception would have gave you, there's a lot going on further into this room. There's like explosions to, you hear all kinds of stuff going on. So there is a big fight going on the other side. So, okay.
Could I? No, it takes an action for me to do what I want to do. So I'll wait.
Okay. With that, we move on the other side of the staircase. The entity wings at you with its clawed hand.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
No.
It swings past you. How much did I miss you by?
2. I have a 20.
And with that, it raises up its gun arm and shoots actually past you, EX, at Vought. Does a 12 hit Vought?
Not quite.
As it fires off, blasts the stairwell. It is now Vought's turn.
Okay, and that gate's still up, right?
Yes.
Alright. So he fires a blast, and Vought's like, oh!
Actually, that gate... No, that gate is void.
It's down?
Yeah. It
No,
is.
the lock. I destroyed the lock. I don't know if we ever opened.
Yeah, the thing pretty much crushed
Oh, he
it.
did. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right, that works out for me, actually. How big is this creature? Is it large or smaller?
It's considered medium.
Oh, perfect. All right.
It's
I'm
10
going to
feet.
go ahead and... What's Vaught's weapon of choice here? Okay. So I'm going to pull out the longsword two-handed. And I'm going to go ahead and charge in... Oh, wait. Actually... Sorry, I'm getting used to Vaught a little bit here. That's what I'm going to do. Forget that. I'm going to go in unarmed. The guy threw the javelin and tried to blast me, so he ducks, and then I'm going to jump at him. This is literally from a crouch position when I ducked the laser beam or whatever it was, and I jumped straight at him, past EX, and I'm going to go in for a big old like Superman punch across the chin. Hopefully I hit. Reckless attack, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, I might not need it. That's a 16 plus 6, 22.
Oh yeah, you hit him
Nice.
for sure.
That's gonna be. I'm raging, so it's gonna be 3 plus 6, so 9 points of damage.
Okay. What does this look
As
like?
This is like I said, I duck down, like again, super leg action, jump straight across because I got a 25-foot long jump, and just boom, Superman punch it in the jaw, and immediately as a bonus action, I will switch into a grapple.
Okay.
And so just like wrestle this guy while it's discombobulated.
Okay.
That's not so bad. All right. My athletics check is going to be a 16 plus 6, 22.
No. You managed to grab a hold of him. How does it look like as you grab a hold of him? Since you are a small critter grabbing on this large, medium-sized...
It's what
mechanism.
Bot's specialty is. It's just literally that Superman punch, and the robot kind of, the android or whatever, kind of like reels back a little bit. As it reels back, I like grab it by the two legs, and I guess I can't make it prone. So I'm actually gonna go up. It's reeled back, and we're gonna go behind its back, and I'm just gonna put him in a full Nelson, and get both his arms, and just try to, I don't know, wrestle him, and see if I can drop him to the ground next turn. So
Okay.
he is grappled.
I kind of imagine you dangling from his back when you're trying to do that.
Yeah, but I got that real strength, so he's like
So
messing with.
So go ahead and move the mini around on the backside of him. And is that all you can do?
That was my move. That was a bit of my move. An action, a bonus action. I'm trying to see if his poison kicks in automatically, or if it's like, is it current play? You can also apply. Oh, I guess when I hit him with my unarmed attack, he gets the poison on there too. I don't know if he has to if he's immune to poison or not.
Yeah, it seems that he is unfazed by poison.
That's fair. All right, and that's it for me as it stands. Yep.
Okay. Red Breast, it is now your turn.
That's fabulous. Well, this guy initially looked like he was going to be too hard, but I think we can take him. Vaught's got him grappled. Do you think I could manage to sneak past, like, through the door, or is he still blocking the door totally?
He's still blocking the door.
All right. Well, fair enough. I'm going to breeze up to him like a gentle zephyr, and I'm actually going to activate the force powers of my zephyr spell and give myself advantage on this attack and attempt to stab him.
Okay.
With my short sword.
Yes. Roll good. Roll happy.
Does he get advantage on this roll since I'm grappling this guy?
Well, he activated a power.
I did. It's sad because with advantage I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Okay. Well, you can't be helped there. So.
Okay. Well, so the sword comes whipping in, and like there's this giant whoosh, and nothing happens because I didn't even smack him with it. But then while everyone's distracted by the fantabulousness of that, I use my bonus action to try to shiv him again. 16. That's not going to hit him, eh?
It does not.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? That was an unarmed strike. So I was a 14. That was actually a 20 total.
20.
If it was my short sword, I have a +6. So it's
you find the chink in the armor.
Well, take 3 damage there, son.
Okay.
I'm so badass. And then I dance away like a floating leaf.
Okay. With that, Armando, you were going up the stairs. Am I correct?
Yes, I'm going up the stairs.
Or making your way.
I might take my full movement and dash to get up there at this point. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Yeah. When I get to the top of the stairs, I think I've used 50 of my dash. So you can switch me over to the other map.
Okay. Yep. Grab yourself and put you on the stairs.
I got 10 feet left. I kind of look at the situation. Oh my.
It's all kind of jacked up.
You guys got yourselves in quite the mess. Okay. I am gonna get out of the stairwell. And this is 50, 55, 60. Put myself directly behind EX. EX seems like they're a hardy individual and will absorb many blows in my stead. I can't do anything else this round. So I don't have any bonus action stuff, so I'm done.
Death Dodger.
All right. Well, I'm still getting down. That's the goal. So we had one of these gates open, right? But we weren't able to take it off because we came through. So I'm going back.
Now both gates are open.
Yeah. Okay.
And everybody's running up these stairs right here.
Yep. That's where I'm going.
How far can you move?
I can move 2 past this. So, and I can move 45. So 35 and then another 10.
Yep. That will get you. Yeah. Go ahead and grab yourself on the side over there, and you can move right here.
All right. Sweet. Boom. Well, I don't have anyone. Oh, Vought's on him. That's going to be a problem.
Vought is holding on to him.
Yeah.
As best as he can. But it's given an advantage to everyone that wishes to try to hit him. So.
Well, the way I could hit him would not be good for Vought. So, let's see what else I could do.
You could always ask Vought. That is a free act.
It's true. And Philo has been now through the bars, just been doing blows or like range strikes.
No, the gate is broken. It is open.
Oh, it's open now. Oh, that was just for full on.
Yeah.
The old trustworthy boot to the face seems to be working just fine for me right now. I don't know how often I can do this flurry of blows. I guess, yeah, just keep going. I think we're just gonna go in for the same kind of attack. Okay. So
you get advantage to all these rolls.
Yeah, I'm gonna lunge in with a natural 20 for a total of 26.
That is
hit.
Yeah.
And we're doing 9 damage on that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do spend a point to do my 2 additional blows. So 22.
Definitely hit.
So 6 on that, and an 8, which does not hit. So.
Nope, does not hit.
All right, that is my attack round.
What did it look like as you ran up on this dude?
Oh, I came right in for the midriff. Now I wouldn't know about the weak spot necessarily, but I've got a sense for where I need to hit something.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just be looking for any little nooks or crannies and just jamming my fist right into that spot. A good blow, and then a flip to the side and another kick to the same spot.
You are on him like locusts on corn. And with that, various orcs doing various things. And we are in round 8, and I do believe round 8 calls for watchers as well as players. A break time is much needed, and we will return and continue this display of action and see if they can fight this new monstrosity, or will it get turned the other way? Who knows? Well, come back and find out, watchers. See you in that time.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us for yet another XP Guild show. If you are enjoying this, please do us a favor, click like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when our next show goes live. Feel free to drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys, hear your thoughts on the show, or anything else you want to talk about. I'd like to take a quick moment to say thank you to our friends over at Hero Forge, a Skycastle LLC product. We are not sponsored by them, but if you're looking for great custom miniatures, check out HeroForge.com. They've been so kind to let us use their art, as many of the miniatures and artwork that we use come from their website with their permission. However, they have not reviewed our content, and so what we do does not necessarily represent their views or beliefs. Again, thank you to Hero Forge. Now, let's get back to the show.
Welcome back, watchers. We are in the neck and the fray of everything. As EX, you are standing in the middle of this insane battle. Death Dodger came up right beside you and did many different blows to this thing. Vought is hanging on the back of it, trying to hold its arms back. Redbreast keeps on running up and doing several shots here and there, most of them missing, and running off. The swarm is nowhere to be found, and Armando is hanging out behind you, using you as a shield.
He's not using me. I have a shield. He can use the shield as a shield. It's all good.
I'm just standing back here. That's all. Don't mind me.
All right, so I'm going to use Lightbringer, and he does extra damage if this thing is undead, which is why I asked.
Okay.
So I'm just going to hit him.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to try to.
Yeah. Roll that beautiful dice.
And so Lightbringer, when I engage him and start using him, which is the name of my mace, he's going to glow really brightly, and he'll kind of light up the vicinity. On the money. 20. Dirty 20.
Right on the money.
Right. We got that figured out. Hit him with a 20. Yay! All right.
Go ahead and roll that beautiful damage.
So that's 7.
Okay.
Does he do extra damage?
It doesn't appear so.
Okay. We will say
By
he's
now,
not dead.
Yeah, by now y'all would have figured out he is breathing. Anything else you would like to do?
Sunny is still in range.
Mm-hmm.
So Sunny will not move, but attack him again.
And I'm going to say Sunny also gets advantage on its dice roll.
Oh, okay. I rolled one dice. Please hold. I just went straight for damage because, why not?
Yeah, don't quite work that way.
Okay, so we rolled a 16, but we got a +4, so 20. Yeah, we hit 20.
On the money again.
I thought she was gonna miss, and she dropped her dice, and she does 6 points of damage.
You blasted again. Orcs do its thing. Swarm You saw one orc move out of your visual, the other one as well. What are you doing?
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna try to stealth past this guy and get, within eyesight of the other dudes.
Go ahead and give me a stealth roll, please. He actually moves up.
That's a nat 20. Sorry.
Yeah.
Got excited.
You figure the motion of the battle on the other side of this apartment building floor is enough to distract anybody that is not paying attention to a tiny little cat.
Right. 15. So I'm going to try to move my full movement, which is 50 feet. So right where I am, that's 15 feet.
Okay. Let me open up what you see.
Oh, Lordy. Yeah, okay. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'm going to put myself right there. Underneath, like, the gray strip that's kind of in between. Unless there's a door there.
That is actually a wall. You cannot fit underneath the wall.
Oh, dang it. Could you move the gray strip for a second so I can access my little guy? Because he's stuck.
Oh, here, let me go ahead and grab you for...
So that's a wall right there.
Yep.
Hmm.
And I'll go ahead and, since you moved that far, you can actually see the rest of everything. So.
Okay. So I can't move around here?
You'd have to move around the wall, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was planning for my 50 feet.
Okay.
Because, like, right here is my 50 feet. So I'm then going to come out of wild shape, and as I do, I'm going to throw an ice knife at... I mean, let's just go at, like, this center guy right here.
Okay.
Within 60 feet. So, ice knife. You know what? I'll be fancy. No, we'll see. Create a shard of ice. Each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage. So I think if that guy's in the center, then it's like all of the blocks around it, I think. Would that be correct?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going after this fellow right here. I'm out for blood for the scientists. So I'll cast it at second level. Let's be fancy.
Okay.
Let's be brutal. Fancy and brutal. Okay.
And I'm going to say that this orc was also in the mix too. So these
Okay.
these three scientists and this one orc.
Okay. Okay, that is a 14 plus 5, 19.
You hit every single one of them.
Woo! Okay, so that the first guy, he's gonna take a 1d6. That's or 1d10. That's 9 damage. And then everyone in that area has to make a dexterity saving throw of 13, or else take 3d6 damage. And that's cold damage.
Okay, so they get a deck or what saving throw?
A dex saving throw of 13.
13, and okay. This is magic. Okay, one of them passes, two of them passes, and the orc passes as well. So
What?
yep.
Gross.
So no damage or half damage?
No damage.
You take out one of the gnomes scientist as he falls unconscious, and there is much chaos to be had shortly after that. Is there anything else you would like to do or can do?
Can I just get can I get a good look at the guy that they're fighting over there? I mean, I'm kind of far away, but can I just sort of glance his way and get a feel for him?
There is light, and they are illuminated a lot by magic and whatnot right now. And yeah, this dude is huge. This dude is made of metal and tubes and all kind of stuff. And he seems to be wielding a giant, well, both of them are giant weapons of sorts. And yeah, just nasty. As you see Vought trying to hold on to him from behind, and yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah. And speaking of that,
I mean, the swarm's just gonna kind of flip off the guys, the orcs, if they see the swarm.
Okay.
They have to, probably.
Yep. And with that, we move to the beast. What do I need to roll to break the grapple?
Athletics versus mine.
Okay, let's go for it.
Or dexterity if you want to do that one. Acrobatics.
Oh, yeah. No.
Okay. 21.
Yeah, no. Amazingly enough, Vought still holds on to this thing.
No, you're not going anywhere.
So what does that do to him?
0 speed. He's stuck
0
there.
speed. Okay.
Yeah.
And he can't make any attacks.
I believe he can, unfortunately.
Okay. But he just
I'm going to be 100% real with you. He can attack.
Yep. Okay. Yep. So with that, he basically swings his arm out at, I'm going to say it goes toward Death Dodger. Does a 23 hit Death Dodger.
Death Dodger's gone, right?
Played by the swarm presently.
Yes, that does hit. That hits Death Dodger.
Death Dodger receives 17 points of damage.
Okay.
That would leave me with 1 hit point.
I mean, Death Dodger's got... I mean, he's not happy, but he's got a little bit of wiggle room.
As it pulls up its giant cannon and fires at EX. Does a 16 hit. Pretty much Vought grabs him just right, and he fires off into the distance. With that, it is now Vought's turn.
If Vought does that, it's just literally no, and the laser beam goes up. He takes out his long sword. Luckily, Vought has a very cool subclass. He takes out his long sword, 2-hand, and 2-hand attacks because he can maintain his grapple with a bonus action, and attack with a 2-handed weapon while grappling. That is dope. Literally, just wrap my legs around him and just try to shove the blade into the neck area. Okay. And I'm doing reckless attack to get advantage.
Yep.
Okay, that won't do it. Let's see if my second attack will. Hell yes, that is exactly a 20. 14 plus 6.
Yeah, you find that niche.
Ooh.
Or that chink.
That's a D10. Ooh, 8 plus 5, I think. Let me double check. Because I'm raging. Where's my attack? Yeah, 8 plus 5, so 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. You see a little bit of sparks actually fly off of him as you jam the thing in there, but he seems to be holding fast.
I'm gonna move him. I'm gonna forcefully move him up to half my speed with a successful grapple check, since it's a bonus action for me to make the grapple check.
And right now, Ren Snake has given you advantage to this roll.
Hey, thank you, Red Snake. Let's see. Okay. Let's see what the advantage does. Oh, even better. Okay, that's 17 plus 6, 23. Okay. As I just dig, I don't know if that succeeds. Does that beat him?
Yeah, he does not pass one bit.
Cool.
He is.
Literally, I just ram the blade in and I just pull, and he's getting pulled to the back. I'm moving him 5, 10. I'm moving him over here in hopes that he kind of blocks this gate here, and opens up the way for everyone else to come out.
And with that, I'm going to allow EX and Death Dodger to get a attack of opportunity on him.
Lovely.
So you get not only you get this one attack of opportunity, but you get it at advantage. So
That doesn't count for little Sonny, does it?
I'm gonna say yeah. Yeah. But go ahead.
It's just a reaction, right?
Yeah, just a reaction. The one attack.
Okay, so 17 plus 6. That's gonna hit.
Okay.
And
roll
that's
me damage.
3 plus 4. That's 7.
Damage?
7 damage.
7 damage. And you punch him once again, Death Dodger, in that same exact spot. What is it, EX?
No, I didn't. None of my rolls came close to a 20, so I didn't hit him.
Okay. And
Or
with
did
that-
Sonny. We missed. We just didn't see him moving. Sorry.
Yep, no problem whatsoever. Red Breast. You see Vought kind of twist and turn him, and he begins moving out of the doorway. What are you doing?
That's just the opportunity that I needed to slip through the door and start causing some mayhem inside room. So I'm gonna swapping out my swords for my bow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kind of basically cruise up to here. Can I see over this stuff?
Yes, and it's actually giving you partial cover.
All right, that's awesome. That's exactly the kind of situation I wanted. So I'm back behind there with my bow, and I'm gonna rail off a shot against this guy.
Okay.
17.
Easily.
He can take 10 damage.
10 damage. He's not down, but he is severely wounded.
Well, I'm gonna take advantage of the aim that I've already established on that guy. Use my Horde Breaker ability to hit the guy right next to him with a shot too.
Okay.
It just lets me do another attack on a guy who's within 5 feet of some other dude that I just attacked.
Awesome.
Will 13 hit this guy?
Right on the money.
Nice. Well, he can take 10 damage himself too.
He is still alive, but is bleeding profusely.
That's exactly right. Then I will crow loudly at the top of my lungs because I'm so happy about having hit them. Probably gains their attention, but that's not so bad.
Yeah. Anything else you would like to do?
That's it. I'm done.
You're done. Armando, what are you doing?
All right. Armando sees Vought pull the big robot out of the way. Okay. And Red Breast, just like always, jumps into the fray. I am going to see if I can help out with the big robot. Well, let's see. I don't have a lot of good angles here. Oh, I'm a lot taller than Death Dodger. Okay. If I were to post up right here, could I still get line of sight on the robot?
Barely. I mean, he is 10 feet, so yeah, you would be able to see a partial of him. So.
All right. Actually, now that I think about it, I wouldn't even be able to hit him. I've seen how hardy he is.
Yeah.
And that is problematic to me.
You'd have to move out into the room itself.
So I think I'm going to try a different tactic instead. How far are these guys? Wow, way too far. Wait, that's not right. Okay, cool. I can do that. I've got enough. So I was here before. Sorry, everybody. I'm going to go 5, 10. I'm going to pull out the same tactics I think that Redbreast is doing. And I'm going to Ray of Frost this guy right here. Let's see.
Do I need to make a saving throw?
I believe it's an attack roll on my part. Let me double check. Ranged attack. Yeah, ranged spell attack on my part.
Okay. Give me that beautiful roll.
All right, that's not bad. 17 to hit. 12 plus 5.
Easily. What does this look like?
All right.
And do me some damage.
Damage is 7. 7 ice damage to that guy.
Yeah, he becomes unconscious. What does this look like?
So it's literally like I'm gonna inch my way. It's just Armando like, excuse me, sorry about that. Get that away from me. As I squeeze past our group, duck behind the machine there, and just like point my finger out like it's a gun almost, and be like, and then like as I'm moving my finger, it's like charging up this little beam of this little ball of cold, and it just shoots a little line. It hits him, and it starts like spreading ice across his chest until he gets into hyperthermia and passes out.
Awesome. Is there anything else Armando can do?
That I'm going to use my last 5 feet. Oh, well, what happened? Last 5 feet and go right there. So I have full cover against anyone else from over there who wants to try to shoot me from afar.
Awesome. We move now to Death Dodger. What does Death Dodger do?
Okay, awesome. So I'm going to use my full movement. Let's see, because it's like 45 from. Oof, right. Each one is 5 feet, right?
Yes.
This doesn't feel right. I don't know why that measurement's so off. So 5.
Yeah, the measurement's off. Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So that gets me kind of up in that corner right here.
Are you
here-ish?
If you're going, okay, so that is a cabinet that comes up to be roughly about 4 feet or so. So, okay, so you can move that far.
Like right here.
Okay.
And then I guess he is going to he's going to make an attack on this fellow, on this 10 HP right here.
Yeah, that's the amount of damage that was done to him. So.
Okay.
So
let's just do.
Points.
Let's just do.
You can hear the Redbreast yelling, "He's hanging by a thread!"
Yeah.
So he is going to punch him. That is, let's see, a 13 hits, right?
Right on the money. Yes.
Okay, awesome. Just barely scratched by on that one, and that is 6 damage to him.
6 damage. He falls unconscious. What does this look like?
I think that Death Dodger, it as per usual with a monk, like it happens very fast. He just, and then he just knife hands up into like this guy's jaw and gets a nerve.
Okay.
And just takes him out. He's kind of, I'm going to use a key point.
Mm-hmm.
And do patient defense, which means that as a bonus action, I can take the dodge action.
Okay. And with that, this orc right here fires his weapon. Does a 15 hit?
It barely does, but let's see. I'm going to use my reaction to deflect missiles.
Yep.
So I'm going to reduce that by 1d10 plus 8. Ooh, that is a 6 plus 8. Gosh, math. 14. I reduced it by 14 damage.
You'll be happy to know that he did 11 points of damage to you.
Ooh.
So that means
catches it.
Yep. And then continue reading what it says.
Yeah, I don't have a key point though.
Oh shit. Okay.
So he just catches it, and it's very cool.
Gotcha. With that, the other orc.
Does the dodge action persist, or does it only work for one?
Till the start of your next turn.
Okay, so they all have disadvantage.
Yep.
Then
Another orc moves up in your spot. Does a unnatural 20 hit
yes, it does.
for 9 points of damage as he clubs you.
Oh.
Actually, he axes you with these giant cleavers.
Death Dodger's up. Still up.
Still up. The next orc moves into position with his firearm and shoots you.
With disadvantage.
Ooh, I rolled double 19. 24.
Gross. Yeah, it's gonna hit. It's really weird. That's gonna hit.
15 points of damage.
Death Dodger's down. Petra's gonna murder me if I kill her character.
Luckily, the swarm is right next door.
The swarm next door. How quaint.
Yeah. As we are back at the top of the round, EX, what are you doing?
I am going to move closer to the big guy because he's still up, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
I mean, there's a little bit of sparks flying off of him. You do see this weird bluish blood bleeding from various spots of him, but he doesn't seem to be phased.
Okay.
As Vought is all over him like stink on poo.
All right, I'm gonna use my mace again. Try to hit him.
You do get advantage still to this attack roll because Vought, amazing enough, still has him held.
Good, because that first roll was not gonna hit him. Oh, but this one will.
Yeah.
21.
21. Yep.
21 hits. Not
Right
natural, but hey, it hits. Well, that sucks. 3.
3 points of damage. 3 points of damage is still something.
It is still something. You are absolutely correct. And then bonus action, Sunny is going to move within 5 feet, and she will attack as well.
Still gets advantage on this roll.
11 the first time, but an 18 the second time, plus 4, 22.
Definitely hits.
All right, and she does a 1d8. Oh, rolled an 8. 9, 10 points of damage.
Once again, Sunny does her thing. What does it look like to Vought?
Vought is just, hopefully his eyes can handle it. She gets really, really bright, crackly, little bit of electricity around her, and then a big beam shoots out and hits him.
And with that, we move to the swarm. Death Dodger has just fallen in the fray. The two ones above with the firearms are reloading. This orc above Death Dodger looks intent on finishing the deed and not moving on to the next person like Death Dodger would have. What is the swarm doing?
In that case, can the swarm do a strength check of some kind? You're gonna go 5 feet, gonna try to grab Death Dodger, and then use their remaining, use their action to disengage, and then try to run and hide. Well, not like the hide action.
You're going to try to pull Death Dodger out of the way.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull Death Dodger out of the sort of center of attention.
Okay.
Out of direct line of sight.
So I'm going to say you can't use your disengage because you're pulling Death Dodger, but he will attack you instead of Death Dodger.
Fair enough. Yeah. So I'm gonna grab him.
Ahead. Yep.
Yeah.
And he is small, so you don't have to worry about.
He's small. I have many arms.
You are so in luck. He rolls an 8, swing out at you.
I'm just kind of bad to look at, and he's kind of like, he's kind of thrown off for a second.
Yeah, especially you running up on it. Okay, you are allowed to move your full movement with Death Dodger, and no more than your full movement.
So I've used 5, so I have 35 left. So 5, 10, 15, 20. What are these right here?
Those are what appears to be on the back of the automaton / cyborg thing that the rest are fighting right now.
So they're tall enough to hide behind?
Oh, for y'all, yes. Especially this right here is the actual armor that he's wearing, and this is some kind of pack, and it seems to have canisters of sorts, metal canisters that look like it holds stuff in it, and there's tubes coming out of it and stuff.
Okay.
So
interesting.
It almost looks also like it looks like a better design than what EX had.
Okay. No time to think about that. I'm going to bonus action healing word my guy. So that's 1d4 plus 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. He has 7 HP. Pops up with 7.
Awesome. And with that, it is the cyborg. Armando. Vought, give me that grapple check again.
Sorry about that. My dice rolled straight off the table. All the way to the side of the room.
It got super excited and, had to flee scene.
Yeah. Okay. 15 plus 6, 21. Thank you for rage advantage.
Yeah, and you should thank D&D Beyond for allowing me to roll crappy rolls for this grapple check. So, no, he's Bot, amazingly enough, still has control of him.
I know let go.
But he is still able to attack, which means does a 16 hit EX?
No, does not.
Vought and EX. It raises up its firearm cannon laser thing and aims it at you, EX. And you think it fired as you heard the say, whoop, and as it did, you see sparks fly from it, and it's been lit up the whole time, and all of a sudden you hear, choo, and all the lights go out in the arm. Vought, it is your turn.
See? And looks directly at the rest of you guys. See, Vought could outlast anything, even robot man person thing. But this thing is still running, right? It's just the arm died.
The arm seems to be have malfunctioned.
All right. Stab. Let's see. Reckless attack. Come on. 14. That's exactly what I needed. I rolled an 8 and a 14. The 14 plus 6 is 20.
20, right on the money.
Hey, come here. There we go. That's not a great roll for damage. Well, whatever. 3 plus 5? Yeah, 3 plus 5. 8 points of damage.
Seemed like you were whittling away at him. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I guess I want to maintain that grapple, so another athletics check. Yeah, I don't want him to move anywhere.
Yeah. Red.
That's 12 plus 6, 18.
Okay.
And that's it. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I can move him further into the corner, can I? No.
Now there's crates and what that appears to be ammunition of sorts.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Just blow us all up.
Yeah. Redbreast, it is your turn. You hear the carnage behind you and you saw the carnage in front of you. You are in the thick of it on both sides.
Indeed. Well, I thought's got it handled. He's a badass. These guys, there's 2 of these guys here, right?
One guy right now, but beyond that, there's 2 others reloading firearms. And you definitely know, because you are an archer, that they can hit anybody within this room easily.
Gotcha.
The guy standing there, he's just got 2 cleavers.
This guy.
Yeah.
Can I get a decent line of sight on these guys back there from where I'm at?
Yeah. You can pretty much see them from where you're at. Oh yeah.
So I think I'm going to try to take a shot.
This guy may have partial cover though from where you're at. So But this guy is clearly in the open because all these little guys are short and small.
Yeah.
So, and are running around like chickens with their heads off. They're panicking.
Well, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. So I guess that guy's probably gonna get some cover. But I'm gonna take a shot at this guy. But first I will reignite the power and the grace within my Zephyr strike, and basically I'm gonna cast that again. Cast Zephyr strike again.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no roll or anything. So I'm still have the don't provoke attacks of opportunity, but I can charge another attack like I did before, and I'm gonna do it immediately. So I'm gonna give myself advantage on this attack.
Okay. Awesome.
Oh, that's exciting. Dirty 20.
Easily you hit him.
Okay. Well, he's not gonna like that because he's gonna take 9 damage to begin with, and then an additional D8. I don't know how to make the thing to roll a D8, so I'll just roll it locally. He takes another 2 points of damage from my magical strike.
Yeah, what does that look like?
I think it's like any one of my normal missiles, but as it zeroes in on him, it makes this high whistling noise, and then just a deep boom when it smacks into him.
Yeah. He's still up, but he is very, very bloodied indeed.
Hopefully that distracted his buddy enough that the second shot that I whip out towards him will take him out. So I throw another. Does a 13 hit the other guy?
You get advantage on this dice roll from Penatellos that gives an advantage to anyone.
Well, I'll just re-roll that again. See how I did. Oh, this time it's a 21.
You definitely hit.
Yeah. All right. Well, that dude can take 5 damage. Must have pinged it off a pipe or something.
And with that, do you have anything else you would like to do?
No, I used up all my juice for this turn.
Okay, you still have a movement though.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I think it's a good spot.
Okay. I'm moving slightly down. Armando. You were, as Armando would probably say, too close for comfort.
Armando is feeling a little bit. Armando's a bit of a copycat, like everybody knows, and he's copying Redbreast right now. He's actually moving exactly like him when it comes to like his aim, everything. I've taken the same stance he does when he shoots his bow, but I'm using my finger instead of a bow and arrow. So I'll even begin to copy him a little bit, where I'll draw a bow that's made up, and I'll just point my finger, and that's where it's coming, and that's where it shoots out the ray of frost directly at this guy right here, the gun guy, with 11 damage on him.
The swarm is doing CPR on Death Dodger, and it's like, what? Who are these people? Just seeing him like completely mimic the posture of his friend. It's just like, they think I'm creepy? Like, jeez.
Thanks, dude. You gotta work on a catchphrase.
Yes, I got a nat 20 on this guy.
No. All right.
That seems like a waste on a guy who already has 11 hit points of damage on him, but whatever. I'll take it. 10 points of frost damage on him.
What does this look like as you obliterate this dude?
It's literally, I've even modified my spell, and I'm like, I'm literally in the zone. If you're like doing CPR on her and you see on him and you see me, I've even like changed slightly to like take the shape more like almost like the silhouette of Redbreast, and boom, and I release a bolt of ice that just lodges directly into the chest of the gun-wielding orc and just freezes his whole body. He hits the ground and shatters. And then I'll just nod my head and take 2 steps to the left and take full cover behind that thing.
Yeah.
Which is what you should have done.
I'll just reach over with a fist bump. That was awesome, dude.
Fist bump him, yeah.
And with that, Death Dodger is alive.
Alive, but not kicking. He didn't. I don't think he really wants to kick right now. Okay, he's got 7 hit points. Gosh, I don't want to spend all of Petra's stuff and use the healing potion, but it feels like... I guess Death Dodger is going to kind of pop out from behind this cover that we found and shoot his crossbow at this fellow.
Okay.
Right here.
Yep.
So that attack is +6. 17.
Exact. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So that's a 1d8 +4. That's just a 1. So that's 5 damage.
5 damage there. Now you pinging and he growls at you, looking dead at you.
And Death Dodger is gonna sort of dash over here and hang out with Armando.
Okay. And with that, do you believe we go back up to the top of the round? EX, you are in the midst of fighting with Vought.
I know, I like Vought. I fight with the other guy. I know what you meant. All right, time to hit the guy again. Or try to.
You do get advantage because Vought still has a hold of him.
Oh, 21. Yay.
Bam. Once again, right on the money. A little bit past the money, but
past the money. All right, and then I rolled a 6 + 2, so that's 8 points of damage.
once again, you fell into him. Sparks and stuff like that fly from him. He is still beefy.
Okay, and Sunny will go. Advantages as well.
Yep.
So she rolled a 17, but she's got +4, so 18, 19, 20, 21.
Yep.
Thanks for that advantage, because the first roll was a 3, so yay. And she rolled a 7 + 2, so 9 points of damage.
More sparks and things fly off of Critter. It's getting pretty beat up and bruised, but he's still hanging in there. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I think there's anything I can do but move, but I don't want to move away from him, so
No,
I'm good.
This orc runs into the room and right up to you for 17 points of damage as he cleaves into you with his giant cleaver. How does it look, Death Dodger? Or, Redbreast. I meant Redbreast, not Death Dodger.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear my name, so I wasn't really paying attention. What happened?
Sorry. Redbreast, the orc runs up to you and cleaves into you for a nat 20, doing 17 points of damage.
What? That's out. All right. Well, that like whips me down to 6 hit points.
Swarm, it is your turn. As you see this orc run full on onto Death Dodger and do a solid blow.
Swarm's not playing around anymore. Swarm is gonna run up, two-handed weapon, and attack twice using action and bonus action with their sickles. Whoop. Number 1, 16.
Hit.
Okay. Number 2, 15, I think.
It is 15 or it's not 15?
Yeah, it's 15. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely hit there too.
Whew. Okay. So that's 2 attacks of 1d4 + 1. So that's 2 + 1, 3.
3 points damage?
3 + 1, 4. So 3 + 4, that's 7 damage.
7 damage. The orc is still alive, but barely.
And then can I use my reaction now as a sort of like a reaction to Death Dodger getting hit so bad?
No.
No? Okay.
No, it only happens during. With that, the cyborg swings out with its clawed hand at you. It does a unnatural 20 hit.
A 20 hits, yeah. It's right on the money.
for 9 points of damage. And it swings again, but poorly misses you. With that, Vought, what are you doing?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Reckless attack with my longsword. Ooh, that first one was terrible. Let's see if my advantage roll is better. Oh, much better. 17 plus 6, 23. Where's my D10? There you are. Nice. That is very good. I got just one shy of max damage. So 9 plus 5, 14 points of damage.
What was the attack roll?
Oh, like I said, it was 17 plus 6, 23.
Okay, yeah, definitely hits. And how much points of damage?
It was a 9 on the die, so 14.
14. Okay. You tear into this thing once again, and you're making progress, for sure.
Alright. I got a dirty 20 to maintain my grapple on him.
Okay. Nope. No way. No way.
But never let go until you stop, until you die. Put the blade in there deeper.
D&D Beyond dice on Vought's side too, so especially with grapple. Every time it comes up, I have not rolled above a 10. Redbreast, this orc is all up in your grill.
I guess I'm just gonna have to kick his ass with my final handful of hit points. I'm gonna sling my bow hastily. Grab one of my short swords again and draw it and try to smack him with it in one motion.
Give me that.
That's a 14.
You hit, definitely.
And that's going to be 6 damage.
6 damage. How does this look like as you take him out?
Oh, he smacked the crap out of me, and I was almost down on one knee. Grab the sword, whip it out, and just extend it directly into his abdomen, and he just.
Yep, for sure. Is there anything else you would like to do as you see the other?
Redbreast is like he's like the whole time, way more dramatic about it.
Yeah. Armando, you see all this happen, but you also see the guy off in the distance, and he looks like he's ready to fire his firearm. And what you can gather, he's either pointing it at Redbreast or the swarm. You can't tell exactly.
No worries. I can't take any chances here. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm gonna drop all the pretense of archery and get some of my that anger I had before, and I just kind of like put my hands up, and there's just like an echo in everyone's heads of a like faraway scream, except in that guy's head, as an very, very loud screech is heard within his brain as I do dissonant whispers once again. Which is a wisdom saving throw on your part? Let me double check.
Yeah, let me.
Wisdom, yeah, 13.
Wisdom 13. Holy crap! You can thank the magic of D&D Beyond, Armando.
Nice.
Or I rolled a nat 1.
Nice. Okay, it could have been better, but it wasn't too bad. 10 points of psychic damage.
How does this look like, Armando?
Nice. All right.
Just like the same guy. He smacks himself. Actually, how far does he move?
As far as he can, away from me.
Yep. He runs back in the same room that the other guy does and pretty much smacks into the wall and falls unconscious.
All right. Armando is getting tired. Running out of spell slots. I have one spell slot left.
Is there anything else you would like to do, Armando? It seems. And apparently,
okay. I'll move the rest of my feet.
have disappeared in the fray.
Oh, well.
You
But
don't
the
know
one
where-
unconscious one is still there, right?
Yeah, and y'all don't know where the gnomes went. They just ran off. You don't know if
Like they
they're
could be
hiding.
hiding somewhere.
Yeah, they could be. You don't know. It is still your turn, Armando. What do you wish to do?
I moved the rest of my distance, and that's it. I can't do anything else.
Okay. Death Dodger. What is Death Dodger doing?
Death Dodger is real low on hit points. So I think he's going to accompany Armando up to sort of 5, 10, 15. Yeah. He's going to accompany Armando up there to sort of get a lay of the land.
Yeah.
Redbreast is
Okay.
like,
You're like,
Yeah.
I'll be fine, man.
He
Armando's just like
Death Dodger gives you a high five as you're reaching out for help. Keeps
Armando's
going.
just like, take care of the big guy for us, thanks. As we walk away.
Go ahead and give me a perception check, Death Dodger.
It's a perception. Got a +1 to that. That's a 9.
Yeah, you don't see anybody else standing in the next room.
That's so weird. That's so crazy. There's no one standing right now.
With that, we go back up to the top of the round. EX, you invite.
Now, if I move just 5 feet up, does he get attack of opportunity?
So are you moving?
Just like one square up.
If you
No,
move
you
there,
can-
you should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm gonna heal the guys that need healing, and I needed them in 30 feet, and they moved 35 feet away from me. Rude. so I'm going to cast my action Channel Divinity.
Okay.
Okay, that gives me 15 points to any creature within 30 feet. So I need to know who needs what. You can heal up to half of your hit points. You can't go up to full. I don't know what you're at, so what you need.
Death Dodger could use a couple. He's at 7 currently.
Okay. Well, get him up to half because he's the worst, I think. So just let me know how many points that uses. So
As-
we can divide.
So half of 27. Mates do math.
that's 13 and a half.
Okay, 13. So that's 6 points.
I'll need 6 points. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do 6 points to Death Dodger. Okay. How much do you need, Redbreast?
To get me to half,
Yeah.
10.
Well, I can give you 9. I have 15. Are those the only 2 hurt?
I'll take 9.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't need anything.
Okay.
Yeah, the swarm has
Sorry.
not been hit.
Okay. So I will give 9 to Redbreast.
Much.
And that takes care of that 15.
Pretty sure Redbreast's half hit points is equal to my current hit points of my total hit points of 18.
Okay. And then that's my action. So bonus action, I will, Sunny will attack.
Okay. Sunny gets advantage on his dice roll.
Sunny does better damage than me usually. Even with advantage, she rolled a 19.
Just barely.
I know, she didn't, oh, she misses, doesn't she?
She doesn't penetrate the armor.
Yep. But she glows really pretty and it looks fantastic.
Yeah. And with that, it is the swarm. What are you doing, swarm?
Swarm's gonna go in on the robot.
Okay.
All the others. Gonna get like right about there. Going to do a 2-handed attack with their sickles. So that's 1. The 16 ain't gonna do it.
And you did roll advantage, right?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, because Vought has a hold of it.
Not for the first attack. No. Okay, 20? Dirty 20?
Right on the money.
Okay, so 1d4 plus 1, y'all. Oh, that's 1 plus 1, 2. The swarm's coming in, trying their best. But they're used to fighting squishier things. They're
Yeah.
usually the one with the hardest carapace
You go,
around.
Swarm.
Is there anything else you can do? That was bonus. That was attack and bonus action, right?
Yep, that was an attack and a bonus action.
And and if you move, I will get an attack of opportunity. So.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be kind of under Sunny, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If Sunny's floating above me,
yeah,
I'm kind of like in the shadow of Sunny. If that kind of makes a weird little contradicting sense.
For sure. EX 24.
Actually, I'm going to use my reaction now that guy has started in my 10-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Halo of Spores him, which he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
DC 13.
Oh, rolled the wrong dice. Still. Wow. He rolled a 10.
Okay, so that doesn't pass. So that's going to be a 1d4 necrotic damage. Whoop. And that is a 2.
2. And does it do anything else?
Nope. It's just 1d4 necrotic damage, and it's real gross.
Okay. EX, you receive 16 points of damage as he swings out and makes contact with you.
I'm down. EX falls.
And with that, it turns his attention to the swarm and hits you for a 24.
No, that's not going to hit. Sorry.
Yeah. And does a total of 15 points of damage.
I don't adore that. It's 15?
15.
Okay.
Bot. It is your turn. You see EX fall. The swarm get brutally hit. The thing is still holding on. Sparks are flying from it. But it's still functioning.
You know her, friends. And I'm gonna try to move him with my grapple. My grapple check. Ooh, 19 plus 6, 25. That beat his athletics, or?
No, it does not. You still have a hold of him.
Cool. I'm gonna move him out of here. 5, 10, 15. I wonder if I could push him down the stairs. Can't wait. I can move him up to here. This is the top part of the stairs, right? This is the part of the stairs that's like 10 feet down or whatever.
No, one. So that one goes down to the next floor, and one goes up. So
yeah. I want to push him down this way, so he's like straight falling down. I want to use my attack action to shove.
So don't forget there is a balcony thing that it's not that far. So
he's got to be like way taller than that, right? Like his center of gravity's got to be above that banister, right? With his height. That's what Bot's thinking, right? I want to use a shove attack to push him, straight. Like, get the hell out of here.
Mathematical equations are flying around Bot's head as he
I
need to do the math.
He's like coming from low, like.
Bot knows one type of math, and it is violence.
Like physics. He's got the physics equations up in his head. He's like, okay.
He did get a PhD in the swamps. You guys didn't know that, but it says it right here in his backstory. I get to see his backstory now.
Oh, crap. I didn't look at Bot's backstory.
All right, shove attack. I get advantage because I'm in rage. Come on, baby. Oh, that is a nat 20 on the second advantage roll. Bam! Bam! Bam!
And I get a contested roll?
Yes, you have to be 26. That is my athletics. Not 20.
So hug your fellow dice from D&D Beyond. You know why?
What'd you get? Nat 1?
Nat 1.
Yeah! Bob just kind of like, he pulls out the blade, and in that like moment where the robot's like, oh, I'm free from this, and he just full on double mule kicks him and does like a backflip and lands in front of the banister as he tumbles over the banister, falling down the stairs like Chun-Li's dad fell down the elevator in the Street Fighter 2 movie back in 1998. If anyone ever watched that.
That's a super specific reference.
I love that movie so much.
Is it a super specific fall? Is it like a cinematic history top 10 stair falls?
It is because like Chun-Li's dad fell down because she was pushed down by an assassin, and then later she kicks the assassin. Then later she kicks the assassin through a wall into an elevator shaft where he falls to his death too. It's very cool.
I don't know how you can complain about spoilers. Who hasn't seen that cultural touchstone?
Come on.
You're right. Honestly, whoever hasn't is just an absolute pleb.
Oh.
And with that,
it's very good, everyone. Go out and watch it. It's on Retro Crush TV.
Is that what you're plugging tonight? Like
that's
at the
what I'm
end,
going to plug tonight.
like Street Fighter 2.
No, nothing beats Kung Fu Hustle. Sorry.
Well, that's a fair point. I agree with this. Yes.
Good. Do you do any points? Do you do any points of damage to him as you push him?
I guess it is like it's a shove. I replaced my attack roll with a shove, so he's just going to take falling damage, I would imagine.
Yep, he does. He falls
down every stair.
So that
he's kind of heavy too. If he fell on his back, could he get up easily?
Are these stairs made of wood? Will he go through them?
No, they are made of stone.
Oh God, Jesus!
Fancy.
Falls 3 stories. Let me do the math here. Okay, so every 10 feet he does.
I hope he falls on his explosive battery.
I just blow up.
We pan out and there's just like a.
We'll do extra 3.
We have to be teleported out again. We have to go into the healing chambers.
As you push him, he falls. Bam! You hear it echo. Sparks fly. Things short circuit. He doesn't get up. As you hear a noise, as it sounds like something revving up. And that bluish green light that emanated off of him is red. And it's getting brighter.
Not good. Not good. Everyone needs to leave the stairwell.
Do you have any more movement?
Jesus, I don't think I do. I use my action and my movement. All I have is a bonus action left, and I can't move with bonus actions. So Vot's just right here. That's just what's up with Vot.
About to get a killer sunburn.
Okay, we are still going to be in combat. Redbreast, what are you doing? Deep thought.
I am.
Redbreast.
It's uncharacteristically. Redbreast was quiet for a moment there. It looks like my buddy Vot, might need some help through there. I'm gonna use my movement to get in here. And try to can I look down and see what's going down? What's happening?
Roll me a perception check.
All right, that's an 18 total.
You quickly notice that the robot cyborg thing is prone, is not the same color as it was, and seems to be red, and it's getting brighter now. And you put 2 and 2 together, and you realize it's about to explode.
I would like to use my action to grab a safe part on Vot, if I can find one, and pull him out of the room.
Okay.
Vot is very sweaty with poison.
You're like taking poison damage as you're dragging him. You're like, ow, 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 and then you die. You like pass out.
Do you have anything to grab Vot with besides your hands?
What? I'm gonna unwrap a couple feet of my trademark magical redbreast scarf.
Yep.
Turn blazing red as I do this because it's very dramatic, and I'll like have a couple handfuls of scarf and grab him.
I will allow that. Roll me athletics check.
Gonna be a 13, sir.
Okay. I will need from both of y'all a dex saving throw.
19.
Okay, I have a thing on here from Barbarian where it gives me advantage on dexterity saving throws that you can see. Right? Does this count? Oh,
It
thank God,
does.
because I rolled the nat 1.
I mean, you even Vought put 2 and 2 together. So
it's a lot better, but still not the best. 9 plus 4,
versus
13.
the bad thing that's going to happen.
I got a 13.
13. Armando, what are you doing? I will let you know.
Okay.
We'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. No, you can tell it's my day off tomorrow because all I'm thinking about is anime. Let's see here. What am I going to do? I don't know anything that's happening down there.
Now, you do
Armando,
know that there is missing gnomes.
Yeah, I'm going to step in. Armando's honestly really pissed. I'm going to step in there and I'm going to be Ollie Ollie Oxen free. Where are you all at? Don't make me find you. I want to do a blanket intimidation check, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully, if they're in here, I'm assuming like that's what Armando is thinking, that they're in here hiding. I'm going to charge up in my hand a spell. It's just Ray of Frost, but they don't know that. It looks cold. There's like steam coming off of my hand.
Yeah.
I did just wipe out like 2 other people. Any chance I get advantage on intimidation checks against these guys if they're in here?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Thank you. Because my dice have betrayed me on the first rolls yet again. Let's see. That's only slightly better. I got a 15 total on Intimidate.
15 total. Yeah, you run in, do that. They don't come out.
Fuck. Okay.
Does the unconscious gnome lose control of his bowels, though?
He peels though.
Yeah.
All right. I was just like, that was my like tactic. I'm like, nobody?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to start tying people up. Anyone who's still breathing gets tied up.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception? Sure. There we go. That's not bad. 19?
The gnome is the only one still alive. But
Jesus.
barely. But barely.
Barely, huh?
Yeah.
Like, he's making death saves, or is he stable?
No, he's making death saves. And it looks like he's like maybe 1 off from going.
Yeah, I got no medicine stuff. Can I? Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me see. I think I can only use this on myself. Let me see. Yeah, I can only use this on myself. Okay, I'm gonna make a medicine check if you let me. I got a +2 in it.
Yeah.
I gotta get a 10, right? Or something higher?
Something like that. Yeah, go for it.
Oof, I got exactly a 10. 8 + 2, 10. I hope this is what you do. I'm like looking at... I'm looking over at Death Dodger. Is this how you do CPR?
Well, Death Dodger's next.
Death Dodger kind of does a very slow shake of his head.
Do we still do that? No? Not sure. Okay.
But hearing EX go down, he's going to run over here, 6, and do a medicine check of his own.
Okay.
I should have gone down to EX. I had mending.
Not good at money, but not good at medicine, but we will see. Nope. That's a 2. He tries to like
oh no.
He tries to like hit a nerve again. Like punching is all what is CPR if not punching?
Yeah. We're gonna go back up at the top of the round, which is give me. Actually, it's a swarm. No, it is EX. Sorry. Give me a death saving throw.
And I get advantage on my death saving throws.
Nice. Roll that nat 20. Come on,
Yeah.
pop back up.
because of racial stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I also, in case y'all are checking, I don't breathe normally, so.
Yeah, that might be one reason why Death Dodger can't figure you out.
The swarm's freaking out.
They're literally looking at RoboCop trying to figure out how to resuscitate them.
They're like, they're like trying to push down on like the chest, and it's like, it's just metal. There's no give.
It's a 15, so that's...
Yeah, one success. Swarm. It is now your turn.
So is it an action to do a medicine check?
No.
Okay, I will do a medicine check then on our darling EX.
Actually,
and
it would be if you're doing it on somebody. Yeah. So yeah. So.
Okay, actually, then in that case, I have an idea on how to help Vought out of this rather sticky situation. I'm going to cast Thorn Whip, and if I hit, I can pull him 10 feet in my direction. And the idea is that I'm pulling him away from the blast. Okay. So let's see if I can hit Vought. What's Vought's thing at?
AC as 15.
Okay. Just need to roll 10. That's a 3.
Yeah.
So this is a stone building. It's really tough to like get any plants to grow. So like you get kind of your feet kind of get tickled, but then they die off because of the poison.
Yeah. And with that, the bot goes off. And actually, Vought, you're still raging, right?
Yes, I am.
So you get half, right, for explosions and whatnot?
Bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing. I take half of that.
Okay. So this would be that because you didn't actually receive blast damage because Red Breast covered that up. Instead, because of the shrapnel and everything exploding upward and outward and the building literally shaking, Red Breast, you feel the hotness on your back as the blast scorches you for 11 points of damage. Vought, shrapnel pierces your body for also 11 points of damage.
Half to like 6, I guess.
No, it's half from 23.
Oh, nice, cool.
So I did it for you guys. So
thank you.
So y'all would have took 23 points of damage if y'all didn't have.
That's pretty okay. 11 points of damage.
No, I don't think so. I would have run out of hit points way before that happened.
Yeah. And with that, it is that magical time that we end on this note, Watchers. They have managed to defeat the experiment and possibly found out what is truly going on with this whole ordeal that the Elven Syndicate sent them on a year ago. Battered, bruised, barely living. There's 2 more floors above them. What lies next, we will see. Tune in 2 weeks from now and find out, Watchers. Thank you for tuning in and dealing with the insanity. But most of all, let us thank the ones that caused this insanity. Our beautiful, wonderful players. I am going to go around the room and announce each and every single character. Well, not each and every single character. I'm going to announce the first character. And then from there, we are going to let them say anything about this game, say who they really are, and plug anything they've got. Unfortunately, we are down 2 players, but we had players playing other characters. And with that, I think we will start off with Armando.
Hi, everybody. I was Armando tonight, and Pot. My name is Sam. And I do run other games. I don't stream. You know my deal. I always plug something I'm really interested in. And tonight it's Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. Came out in 1994, and you can watch it for free on Amazon Prime. Bryan Cranston is a voice actor on it. You should watch it. It's dope.
Awesome.
That's my plug. That's it.
Okay. I'm
going to choose next. I always mess with. Yeah, Redbreast.
Sounds good to me. Well, I had a great time tonight, even though I nearly died, which is the best, actually. That's that. I'm always aiming for that. Redbreast, pretty much hurls himself into danger, unless it's too dangerous. It's away. But there you go. So great time this evening, Dave. My name's Nathan. I play the Redbreast and occasionally other characters in Dave games. You know what? I'm going to plug a movie that you guys haven't seen either. It's a new one. It's a Japanese film. It's called Beyond the Infinite 2 Minutes. It's you know what? I'm not even tell you about it. You should just go to Amazon Prime and watch it. That's it. I'm going to whip this over to the Swarm to introduce themselves.
Hello, I am Belle. I played the Swarm. Actually, I don't really do anything on the internet other than crime. I am going to plug watching nothing on Amazon Prime. It is a monopoly upon our great society. But actually, I'm going to plug the Vobian Knights game that will be starting up in a few weeks, and also my game that we will be trying to start up soon, a magical school in Adril, the same world as Vagrant Vigilantes, called the Brittlebeak Falls Arcanium. And with that, I'm going to send this over to our lovely cyborg who's baffled scientists and well-meaning friends, EX.
Hi guys, I am Sandy. I play EX, and I'm dead again. This can't keep happening. Anyway, I'm sure there's going to be some kind of neurotic twitch from this. Whatever. Anyway, so tune in, find out. Why doesn't she breathe? Why doesn't she have a heartbeat? Why does she get advantage on death saves? It's very interesting. Yeah, and you never know when Dave will pop up and even add more weirdness to EX. So, what do I want to plug? Okay, for plugging bad movies, I'm going to plug a bad movie. I don't know if yours was bad, but if you have never seen it and you would like to waste a couple hours of your life, there is a movie called Rubber. It is about a killer tire that goes on a murder spree.
Oh, Rubber's such a classic.
So if you don't have anything to do for 2 hours and you don't want that 2 hours back, that is the movie I will plug. I don't know where it is. My husband made me watch it. I am still traumatized, and it's been a traumatizing evening, so that's why I'm plugging that movie. My big
There's like a 3% chance you'll find something profound in it, but that's it.
Also, don't just look up Rubber. You'll probably find something else that's not appropriate.
Yeah, so
you gotta look up the tire one.
Tire, Rubber, yeah.
Rubber, the movie.
The only other thing I like to plug is the XP Guild, and let you know that girls or anyone is free to join. Don't let anybody tell you you cannot game. Gaming is for everyone. D&D is for everyone. Roleplay is for everyone. Come look up the XP Guild, click all the buttons, hit all the likes, follow all the things, subscribe. Please join our Twitch. We really like it when you give the DM disadvantage. We like to give him a hard time. The more points you have, the more we can do that. So help us make Dave miserable. And on that, I'll send it to Dave. The story guide.
and on that note, if y'all could have gave EX a dank healing potion, that would have healed EX her 1 to 2 hit points. So there you go. I'm going to be the exact opposite. We love Amazon. We especially love when you take that Amazon Prime and give it to us as a sub. And especially if you have them and you don't want to use them for anything else. Or if you do, look toward us. Give us that lovely Twitch or Amazon sub. We like those. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. And other than that, we will see you next time in 2 weeks. And stay tuned for everything else. Click like, subscribe, do your thing below. And I think it's that magical time that everyone say good night.
Good night.